Today's video is going to be all about the farm. We're just going to walk around, check things out. I've already done the chores this morning, so we're going to skip that part, but I want to just bring you guys along and do some chit chat and talk a little bit. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And I'm Mike with Fowler Family Farm. Okay, we're going to start right over here with my laying hens. They're looking great after this big winter storm we had, which really wasn't much for us. I think the low got maybe down to 3. So it wasn't too bad, but we did stay below freezing for about 5 days, but they're looking good. Donald's doing a pretty good job in there. He's the only rooster, that one right there. And this is just a mixture. So if you're new to the channel, I'm going to talk about the animals and introduce some of them. I know a lot of y'all already know all the names, some of the names to my animals, but if you're new, I'm going to introduce them to you. I think you'll really enjoy some of our farm animals. Like I said, the rooster's name is Donald. And yes, that is after Donald Trump, just simply because when we first got him, all the hair on the top of his head there was all yellow. And it just reminded us of Trump's orangish yellow hair. So that's his name, Donald. We have a mixture of laying hens. We have the white ones are Leghorns, the red ones are Rhode Island Reds. The 2 gray ones here are Sapphire Gems. We have some Easter Eggers and 1 Barred Rock. And I'm not sure what that one is, that tan one right there. I'm not sure what that one is. We do feed them out of this can. I empty a bag of feed in here and it lasts about 2 weeks for this group of chickens. I currently have not got an egg in probably a week. So I'm sure a lot of it just has to do with the weather. I mean, I don't think it has to do with the feed. And where the sun is on the day, these chickens don't really get a whole lot of sun. I probably should have chose a little bit better spot for this type of chicken coop and chicken run, because in the winter, like I said, the trees right here behind you guys block the sun from here mostly. Like right in this corner, they'll get some sun, but then my shade tarp's in the way too, so that keeps some sun out of it. But really what they need to just experience light, they just really need light, and they're just not getting a whole lot of it during the winter. All right, so now we're gonna go straight over to the other chickens, and this is my random flock. Most of them are just white chickens, either Leghorns or American breast chickens. That American breast chicken is supposed to be a good meat type chicken for butchering. We have not done that yet, but I do plan on doing that to some of the roosters that we have here because we have quite a few roosters. They stay in this corner of the barn. This is where we put our chickens when we first moved to this property. We put all of our chickens in here. Here, let me open this. They'll probably try to fly out, but I mean, look how big that rooster is. He's not even a year old, y'all. He's about 9 months now, which is fine. I mean, these 3 right here are huge roosters. And then there's 2 more back in the back that are really big roosters. And then a lot of these white ones with the yellow legs are my Leghorns. The gray legs are the, like right here, you see the gray leg on that rooster and the yellow legs on this one. Leghorn, American breast. That's a rooster over there, just a mixed breed. I really don't know what all he is. Barnyard mix. I have a couple of chickens out. We'll probably see them here in a minute. Well, one's right there to the left. I'll show y'all in a minute. He's a rooster too. But they do really good in here. They fared really well. During this winter storm, they fared really, really well. So anywhere on the property, we did not lose any animals, any chickens, no goats, nothing. So we did really well through this winter storm. Hopefully you guys that are doing your own homestead or farm can say the same. Hopefully y'all had some success through this. And our predator pressure right now is like nil. We have no predator issue right now. So that's a blessing, really. There he is. That's Rusty. One of you subscribers named him Rusty. He's showing off. Okay, so now I'm gonna take you. They're gonna go back and forth. He's about to do it. That one did it. Now this one's gonna do it probably. He almost lost his balance. Now Rusty did it. All right, so we're gonna go straight over to the death layers, check them out, and that's my 3rd and final group of chickens on the farm. All right. Always lock this back. That just keeps it secured a little bit. And then I use a bungee cord to keep this secure. And I have not ever seen anything get through this. It holds it pretty tight. It's not horrible. And then as long as this little thing is clipped on it, stays in place. Okay, now we're gonna go check out the death layers. There's Rusty. So I have moved the ultimate chicken tractor out just so these chickens can get some sun. And you can see their feed, I may have raised that a little too far, I don't know. But they've got feed in there. Their water is in the black pail back there. They're starting to make a mess in there though. They're doing their job. No eggs yet, still no eggs. They have not had hardly any light because they've been in the barn the past 6 days, 7 days probably. So I'm hoping by this spring I'm gonna start getting some eggs out of those death layers. That's really what I want, eggs out of the death layers. That duck looks cold. He's on one leg. He's got one leg up under him. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Are you sleeping like that? No, you can't be sleeping. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and show y'all these death layers. This is the rooster, and I still haven't thought of a name for him yet. A lot of y'all left suggestions for like Darth Vader or just Vader, Slayer, all kinds of names. So the other two chickens that are in here, that's the death layer hen right there. Well, you're not gonna be, well, there they are. That black Australorp in the back, and then Elvira is that brown frizzled chicken. Thanks, buddy. So I still haven't been pecked or attacked by that death layer, so that's cool. God has really blessed us with a beautiful day. I don't know how today could be any prettier or beautiful than it is. It's 52 to 54 degrees is gonna be our temperature today. Maybe 5 miles of wind, if even that. Like right now, I don't feel any wind. It's so beautiful. God loves us, he really does. You know, love really is probably the most important thing that we can do for God. Besides worshiping him, you know, and just giving our life over to him. Okay, just a minute, I'll pay attention to you. He loved us first so that we could love him. It's incredible. It's just incredible that our love for him is what allows us to love one another. And you know, you should love your neighbor as yourself, right? And I think we've just been blessed. And hopefully all of y'all are blessed too. I know a lot of y'all are blessed just like we are. But our family's so blessed in love right now. It's just unreal. And God just keeps pouring into us, and it allows us to just reciprocate that to one another, and it's incredible. All right. I know I've had a hard past month losing my brother, but God replaced my brother with a grandson. Just another sign of love from God. It's incredible. Well, y'all go eat. I already pulled your hay down, so I pull all this hay down every day, sometimes twice a day. And that's Brendan's goat on top of it. Hopefully she's not peeing up there. That pond is still frozen all the way. There's no broken ice on that pond. Oh, by the way, I do trust my water now, so I've been turning my water on because it's past 2 days, yesterday and today, has been over 45 at least, so all of our water pipes should be good and not frozen, and we should be able to just turn them on. And I did. I had no issues. I turned this one over here on, filled their water bucket up. Same with over here. So we're not having any issues with water now. No busted pipes. That's incredible. I've been getting comments about how some of y'all's water pipes have busted, and man, I feel for y'all, because if you do this on your own and you're still in those -degree temperatures, golly, that is not gonna be fun. I feel for y'all. Okay, there's Yelena. That's our female livestock guardian dog. Beautiful little dog. Well, not little, but beautiful. Silas, come here, buddy. Come here. Silas is like the perfect livestock guardian dog. He wants you to pet him every once in a while, but he does his job. He'll stay back and just kind of do his thing. So Yelena protects the food. She will not let goats around this. Watch, she'll probably go over here and start growling at these goats. Watch. See, their food's right there on the ground. This is how they get in, y'all, right here. So y'all just saw her get in the gate, and that's how Silas gets in too. Goats can't get in like that. Their front legs can't do that like dogs. So you have no fear. As long as your gate's shut and you have a gate like that, you'll have no fear of a big goat getting through there. Now, baby goats are small enough to get through, but you usually don't have to worry about baby goats too much. But that's how they get in. Their food is separate. Goats will never mess with them. They try. I mean, they get up against the fence and the dogs, you know, growl at them, get them off of it. But this is what I like about Silas. He doesn't pay attention to me. He's gonna go scope the yard out. He'll go walk around. He'll go out there. And if the goats are out there, he's out there with them. Okay, there's Chip and Megatron. The bucks are doing good. I just got through feeding them, so they'll stay over there and eat for 20 minutes probably. And I'm almost certain Megatron's the top buck now. It's no longer Chip. Like if Megatron walks up to the feeder and eats, Chip walks around him and goes back behind him and stops eating. And then Chip will go to another side, and if Megatron moves over there, Chip moves again. So I always thought Megatron would be the more dominant buck. I really thought it might be one more year, but he's already taken it this year. So let me turn you around. I'll take you up there, but let me turn you around, kind of show you what we've done. So you can kind of see, well, it's kind of hard to see really, but right here where this high stuff is where our electric fence was. And it followed this way to this corner right here, and then it just went straight up. And that was all electric fence, and it did really well with our cows. But we took it down because we're gonna put permanent fence in over here and have more areas for the goats to rotate in and out. So this is 8 acres over here, or roughly 8 acres, probably more like 7.5 really. But that gives us probably 3 different paddocks that we can use, plus the paddock that they're in now, plus the paddock that the bucks are in. That area where the bucks are, that's actually a good area for them to eat during the summer, because that stuff grows so quick back there. They love it back there, and they'll eat constantly through there. What I'm envisioning is putting the fence back where it was, the electric fence, but using permanent goat fence this time. And that's gonna section all this off. Still leaves us plenty of property over here to use. I mean, just our house back there and all this is probably 2.5 acres, 3 acres. Brendan's building his house right up here, and I can't remember if we gave him 2 acres or 2.5. But he's already piped it off where you can see where his fence line is. Brendan works during the day, putting up metal shops. That's what he's been learning and doing for probably 6 months, 7 months now. But when he gets home, he works on his yard. You can see now these obviously aren't cut yet. He's already done this one, and this is the height that he wants for all of them. But this will be a corner post here. He'll weld pieces, you know, between here. I'm not sure if he's just doing 1, 2, 3, really don't know. But he'll cut all these off later, and then I think he said every 30 feet he put another post. And he's done it all the way down. And then up against that fence line there, he's done it as well. This is where my brother that just passed away, that's where he lived, tiny house. This is where my stepbrother lived. So this is the shed that my stepbrother was building for himself, a tiny house. He was living in an RV that was right here. We've since sold it. He died a little over a year ago. This brother died not even a month ago. He lived in this originally and then moved into this when we finished it. I don't know if I've taken y'all in there in a while. Let's see if it's unlocked. Well, let's see if this one's unlocked. Okay, so You can see it's kind of trashy right now, but he got some work done in it. My mom wants us to finish this out, and I probably will. I just want to finish my own stuff first. So, work in progress. Didn't get everything done before he passed away, but was working on it. So me and my brother built his. My brother Kenny. Oh, this one is unlocked. Okay, so you can see this is like the paneling type stuff, but we did pretty decent. We didn't do a bad job in here. That was his closet back there. It's obviously empty now. We've emptied a lot of it. We had the ladder up to get a bunch of the stuff down from up there. But these sheds were spray foamed, so they're very well insulated. It's messy because we're going through everything. So my mom's trying to decide what she wants to keep in here, what she wants to move out. Basically, this is going to be where family and friends stay when they come visit. So not a bad little spot. The couch is brand new, but it's also his bed, so he would take the bed out and sleep in it, and then during the day it would be a couch. Big old TV. He had storage. This was all full of stuff that he had, storage. And now you can see the foam back there. Ceiling fan works really well. Did pretty good in here though. I think we did really good. So I say all that to tell you that basically that first shed that I showed you is going to be moved right over here. So we'll have two houses that we can stay in. So just to give you a reference, here's the two tiny houses. We will move this one over there, and the front will be on that side over there. So we'll be able to like house two different families and friends or something at the same time. This is going to get sold and moved off the property. And then Brendan's putting his house basically where I'm standing. He'll put it right here. He wants that pond view. But then he'll also have our house view. That's our house there. But he still has all the way over to that fence, that group of trees you see there. So he has quite a bit of property to put his own goats in over here. So, which he's still going to use our land over here to house most of his goats. But this will be a good area where we can fence some of the goats off. Maybe put our weaning goats over here, separate from all the other goats. Just thought I'd give y'all a quick walk around. It's such a beautiful day. Hopefully you guys are experiencing some better weather than you've gotten in the previous 6 or 7 days. I know today is beautiful, and then tomorrow it goes back down to like 31, 32 for like 2 or 3 days. And then it's right back up in the 50s again for us for like 8 days. And our overnight low will be like 38, 39. Man, that's incredible for January. That's really good. We're just blessed, y'all. We love having you guys as part of our family. Thank you so much for watching all of our videos, participating and leaving comments. I don't mind harsh comments. I don't mind you guys saying, hey, you should have done this or that. I don't mind that stuff. It's part of learning to be a first generation farmer, really. First generation homesteader. So hopefully my mistakes will translate into Brendan being more successful, Braxton being more successful out here on the farm, and then their kids, Rhineland and River, hopefully they'll be twice as successful as me. I mean, that's the goal. I want my family to do better than me. And I know a lot of y'all are like that too, so. All right, we love you guys. We really do love y'all and appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching our videos and sticking around and staying with us, so we appreciate it. We'll see y'all on the next video. Remember, do the good. Hi, Rhineland Rose. Oh, what? What are y'all about to go do?
I'm going on a four-wheeler ride.
A four-wheeler ride? You and Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all haven't gone in a while, have you? Have fun.
Okay.
Bye. So Rhineland is a daddy's girl, 100%. She loves being outside with her daddy. Half the time she could be in my videos, but she'd rather be up there with her dad, working with her dad and stuff. It's kind of funny. She's a good little daddy's girl. At the Fowler family farm.
Come along and ride with us through this life's journey we go through at the Fowler family.